as a platform to showcase the top metropolitan policies of various nations, and as a venue to discuss sustainable development goals. The International Forum on Urban Policy was held this June in Seoul. The city of Seoul hosted the International Forum on Urban Policy to address Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs.
서로의 경험, 심지어는 그 시행착오조차도 함께 공유하는 공동의 미래와 실천 과제를 도출함으로써 지속 가능한 미래로 한 걸음 더 나아갈 수 있기를 바랍니다.
SDGs are a new keyword adopted by the UN last September to spearhead international collaborative efforts. The forum was the first event dedicated to SDGs in the field of urban policy and administration. The event was attended by 500 representatives of international organizations and research groups from 38 cities from around the world, including Seoul. They attempted to find solutions to shared problems such as concentrated population density, housing, transportation, and the environment.
Cities in the more advanced parts of Asia that are showing sustainable development, like if you take Korea, like city like Seoul or Songdo, unfortunately the rest of Asia, the cities are not in a sustainable path now, and I think all our collective effort is to start making the move towards sustainable solutions. They're not there.
We have to deliver this poverty issue, which is very much sustainability in urban area. I think that's the challenge that we face now.
Seoul, as the host city, showcased the metropolitan government's top policies such as renewable energy projects and the shared urban infrastructure system.
Still, there are a lot of problems existing which we need to tackle. For example, finance and policies and resources. Developing cities, they don't know how to get these resources. So we want to share these policies.
Seoul's public transportation and water and sewage systems were also lauded as model case studies. The electronic administrative systems of Seoul were likewise chosen by developing nations as a technology worth aspiring to.
I'm very, very impressed with what has been done by Seoul in the last 10 to 15 years. In terms of mobility, it's a beautiful city with projects like Jonghae Stream. And so that's why we are working closely with the Seoul government. We have a collaboration with the Seoul Institute to share and exchange knowledge. And one of the areas that we are particularly interested in is transportation.
I'm very happy to come to Seoul because many people in the world look to Seoul as an inspiration, as a place that has inspired a lot of work on climate change and on green growth. In trying to address questions of climate change, in trying to address questions of citizen participation using digital literacy. This is one thing that has been tried a lot in Korea, that a lot of countries, including in East Asia, could actually learn from, whether it's Japan or even China and many other parts of the world. They could learn very effectively from what you're doing here.
Civil servants of cities overseas were offered a chance to get on site and witness Seoul's top facilities firsthand. Parts of Korea's new and renewable energy projects were revealed. These included the process by which urban waste is transformed into valuable resources and energy sources.
It is very interesting because in our place, now, today, we are trying to close our 50-year-old dump site. And we are planning to build a sanitary landfill or trying to find some other kind of technology to be used.
Visitors from abroad also visited the Sky Park. As recently as a few years ago, the park was a landfill, but it has now become one of Seoul's major eco-parks. It was introduced as a model of urban development.
I think cities, governments from all over the world can learn from what Seoul government is doing. That if there is enough political will to make policies that are sustainable, I think we can all achieve the sustainable development goals.
It's really what you, for example, did to rehabilitate such a dumping site. That's a tremendous task, and that's what we have in most of the Southeast Asian countries. We have horrible dumping sites with odor, with environmental pollution, etc. And you showed that it is possible to rehabilitate such a dumping site and make a beautiful park out of it everybody can enjoy.
The entire world, and developing nations in particular, are faced with various difficult problems as a result of rapid urbanization. In efforts to achieve sustainable development of cities that nurture rather than imprison its residents, intercity networking that transcends borders to share the best policies has become more important than ever.